Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the OSMO Pocket. And today I finally got my DJI expansion kit, the wireless module, the scroll wheel, and the mounting accessory. Now the mounting accessory is pretty simple. It opens up like this, similar to like a GoPro, and then you just insert it and then you close it, and now you could mount it to any of the accessories. The next accessory is the wireless module, so that's very simple to use as well. You just press it and put it in, and look at the message that I get. It says remove smartphone adapter to connect to the wireless module. So when you remove the adapter, you could go to settings, and then when you go to accessories, wireless module is lit up. So that's pretty simple. And look what happens when you put the smartphone adapter again. It gives you the same message. So you need to have your smartphone adapter removed before you could use the wireless module. And for the final accessory, and this is probably one of the most anticipated accessories that I've been waiting for, is the scroll wheel. So what it is, if you guys could see, I could scroll with it, and the camera will move left or right or up and down, and you got the two buttons as well. So it's really easy to insert. I believe you insert it like this, just slides in, and yes, so controller wheel connected. So if I want to scroll to settings and go to accessories, now dial, calibrate the dial, do not touch the dial. So let's see what this does. I have not done this accessory yet. Dial calibrated. Okay, I guess that's it. So when you press this right button once, the camera flips. Instead of doing it 3 times, you just press it once and the camera flips. And then the left button, it goes into follow mode, tilt lock, or FPV. Let me show you that again. Follow mode, tilt lock, or FPV. And now the scroll wheel, check this out. Let me show you again. When I push it down, look at the camera. Let me do that again. So it's a nice smooth motion. Now there's one flaw with this which I don't like, and that's if you want to switch between up and down and left and right, you have to switch this little dial right here. So when you switch this dial, now the camera goes left or right. So it's a much better way to do it than holding the screen and moving it like that. And as you guys could see, it almost does like a 360 rotation. This is very nice. And if you want to switch back to up and down, you move that. I wish DJI would make a little joystick instead of the scroll wheel, so you could actually use it on the go easier instead of switching left and with the button. But that's pretty much it, the 3 accessories. I will go out right now and film a couple movements for you guys and see which way is easier. Is it easier to do it with a scroll wheel or with a manual finger? So let's go out and test it out in the real life environment. Alright guys, so I shot a video yesterday on the unboxing and little review on the accessories for the OSMO Pocket, the scroll wheel, the wireless module. But the thing is that yesterday it got dark and I ran out of sunlight to show you guys some of the creative shots. So I'm here at the drone field where I've shot a lot of videos for you guys, and I'm gonna do some creative shots using the scroll wheel. So let's get started. So first, I showed you guys yesterday how it works and stuff, so I'm gonna point it as a flashlight. Now there's a gate in front of me, so if I go to the gate and I switch to moving the gimbal left to right, I could start behind the gate, and as I'm moving back, I could spin pretty much 360 degrees. So you kind of get the swivel effect as well as the reveal effect. And now you could go back forward and get that same type of effect. Also, let's say I want to do a follow shot. Let's head to that cube right there in front. Right, so I put the ND8 polarized filter on, and look how nice it looks on the OSMO Pocket. It's pretty cool. So another creative shot. I'm gonna have a flashlight while walking through the cube, but as I come out through the other side, I will swivel it 360 degrees so the cube kind of seems like it's spinning. So let's give it a shot. So I'm gonna press record. I'm gonna turn the button on so it could go up and down, sorry, left and right. And now I'm gonna walk straight, and as I'm walking past it, I'm gonna swivel just a little bit, and as I'm exiting the cube, and I could have put more pressure on the wheel and made it spin faster, so it's up to you how much pretty much swivel you want to add. If you want to add a fast swivel, you could, because the wheel is very sensitive. Also, from my previous creative shot, I went through the gate without the ND8 polarized filter. So let's see the difference in color saturation. Does the polarized actually give more color or not? You be the judge. Leave me a comment below. Stay tuned, because later tonight when it gets dark, me and Opinions Matter will go to the bridge above a freeway and make some kind of time lapses, long exposure shots for you guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so in this video I'm gonna show you guys the difference of the ND filters. I'm just gonna attach the ND4, 8, 16, 32 on the OSMO Pocket, pointed directly at the sun, and we'll see how darker it gets from each ND filter. And then later on I'm gonna do a time lapse to show you guys long exposures, and I'm also show you guys different kind of shots, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the ND filters, and I'm just gonna put them on the OSMO Pocket, and we'll see the difference in the color because they are polarized. So that's the ND4 polarized. So now let's remove this.
Oh shit. Fucking set on the monitor.
Now let's put the ND8 filter. And this is all happening live on my OSMO Pocket as well, so you guys could see the difference in the sunlight. So that's the ND8 polarized. Right now I'm going to put the ND16 polarized. Alright, that's the ND16 guys, and I could actually tell the difference in person right now. I don't know if you guys could see it yourselves, but we'll find out later on. Alright, so those are the polarized ones. Now let's go with the ND32 now. Alright, that's ND32. And now for the last one, the ND64. And once again, so I want to thank PolarPro for sending me these filters to do a review and test on them. Thank you guys a lot, appreciate it. This will help my photography and videography a lot. So this is the ND64 now. Alright, so now let's do a little comparison. So this is the ND64 on OSMO Pocket right now, polarized. Now I'm going to put the ND64 non-polarized right now, and let's see the difference in saturation. So that's the regular ND64. If you guys could see the difference, comment below, let me know what filter you prefer. And now I'm going to put the ND32 polarized. And also let's focus on the distortion and clarity of the lenses from ND4 to 64. Do you guys see any distortion or clarity difference between the lens and without the lens? If so, leave me a comment below as well. And now I'm going to put the ND32 polarized, non-polarized, sorry. Alright, so that's the regular ND32. So let me remove it. Wow. And I'm pointed at the sun directly right now. Let me scroll down for you guys. Alright, so that's, as you guys could see, the shade of color is green with the ND filter. Let me remove it. And this is with the filter again. So that was pretty much a little video on all the ND filters on the OSMO Pocket. I'm actually shooting right now with the ND32 filter because there is sun pointed at me. So later on I'm going to show you guys the long exposure shots as well as some creative shots with the filters. Once more, okay? Blind me, how about that?
3, 2, 1.
Hi guys, tech 5, yeah, I can't see
3, 2, 1, set.
Alright guys, so behind me right here is the bridge. I'm about to climb it and do some long exposure shots with the OSMO Pocket using the PolarPro filters. Probably going to be using an NT8 or 16 depending on how much traffic and light I could capture from the cars. So stay tuned and let's see what kind of shots I could get. Alright guys, I don't know if you could hear me or see me, but we're right here at the bridge, as you guys could see. And we're gonna set up and do some long exposure shots for you guys. So yeah, let's find out how this goes. Alright guys, whew, it's freezing up there. But I was able to capture some cool footage for you guys, and I'll throw this on the display right now. Take a look and let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, so I hope you liked this video about the ND filters by PolarPro, where I did it at the drone field against the sun, so you guys saw the different levels of shade, as well as my time lapse and some long exposure shots. So stay tuned for more videos on the OSMO Pocket. Give me a thumbs up, comment below, tell me what you guys think about this video, like my video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.